What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NFL prediction video on Patriots tackle Isaiah Wynn. I believe he'll be traded to the Las Vegas Raiders this NFL offseason. Let's talk about it. So, the offseason's going to end soon. Well, I guess the offseason's over, I guess, kind of, sort of. This is training camp, preseason season. So, I guess offseason isn't the right word. But all in all, whatever, I believe Isaiah Wynn, tackle for the Patriots, will be traded to the Las Vegas Raiders, or at least be traded sometime this next couple weeks. Albert Beer reported today that multiple teams have been looking at Isaiah Wynn, and the multiple teams. If you leave it up to me, I'll tell you it's the Raiders, probably the Cowboys, and maybe the Dolphins and Steelers. Those are the four teams I personally have that need Isaiah Wynn services the most. But I think the Raiders will get his services if he is traded for a couple reasons. So, reason one, they have a big need at right tackle and right guard. They have that need there for the last couple years. The need remains. They didn't fix it in the draft. They didn't fix it in free agency. I think he'll be a great fit there. And for part two of that, Josh McDaniels, as soon as a player is up for grabs via free agency or trading or whatever, I always look to former coaches, former former teammates, former GMs, former whatever, someone they've been aligned with the last couple years or in the past. With Deion Jones, Bobby Wagner. I looked at the Cowboys first. With a lot of options. Go down the list. I've looked at. You always want to predict to their former scheme or former coach first. Former assistant, now head coach. Former position coach, now a D coordinator, O coordinator, so on and so on. So when I do predictions, I always tend to look there first. And Josh McDaniels, former offensive guy for the Pats for a couple seasons, for in multiple stints. I think he will snag up Isaiah Wynn. I think if Bill Belichick were to trade him, he would go somewhere first that he would know will go to a good place and a team that needs him, and to a friend. And McDaniels is that for Bill Belichick, who's been running the offense for the Pats for years, and did a great job doing it along with Tom Brady all those years. So I think the Vegas Raiders are the best spot for him. People are going crazy now. Pats fans especially saying that they're tanking. I don't agree they're tanking, but they always play the cap pretty tight. Isaiah Wynn's going to make $10 million this year on his fifth-year option. He's going to be due for a big contract coming up this offseason, which the Patriots probably won't pay. So why not get him for a premium? Get him for decent round picks. Third round pick probably should be the move for him. And they'll be good there. And I personally leave a third round pick, maybe fourth, third and fifth, fourth and sixth, maybe fourth and fifth could do the job for him. But the Raiders need him the most. That's clear as day to me. And the question is how good can Isaiah Wynn be? He's been solid coming out of the draft in 2018. Played 33 games, played 15 last year. Half of those basically came last year. So, little injuries here and there, but he has experience playing inside. He's played inside in college, and as soon as he came to the NFL, he played outside tackle since. So, I think he can be versatile. He's shown that. Me personally, I love offensively versatile linemen. Well, I love a versatile lineman in general, offense or defense, but especially offensive lineman, you can see a guy play tackle, guard, and center is perfect for me, or guard and tackle, whatever. But I think he'll be able to play both well, and the move just made sense to me. You know what I mean? And also there's other guys as well, along with Isaiah Wynn, that Pats could be letting go of. That's Nelson Aguilar too. And I think I don't know if I did a video or not. I think I didn't do a video yet, but I was gonna do one. I might not now because it's kind of too late. But I was gonna do a video on Nelson Aguilar being traded to the Cowboys. They lost James Washington. Michael Gallup is out for a while, still trying to return from his injury from last season. Jalen Tolbert, the rookie from South Alabama, hasn't quite proven himself yet in preseason. He doesn't look the part yet. And you have the guy Turpin, the USFL MVP last season, return those two kicks. Who is a wide receiver, but I don't know if they're gonna put him in a good spot to really shine or try to shine. He's not really a wide receiver he's a wide receiver by trade, but he's more value right now as a kick returner. We'll see what they do with him when the regular season starts. So me personally, I think the Pats give up Nelson Aguilar to the Cowboys and Isaiah Wynn to the Raiders just to shore up space, have some good cap space for next season. They always have good cap space for the most part. They spent a bunch a couple years ago when those two tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry, and all those weapons for Mac Jones. It didn't quite pan out last year. We'll see how it works this year, but that was definitely a sight to see. The Patriots go crazy in free agency and spend a lot of money. And they have one of the top, as we all know now, has been reported lately, they have one of the top highest receiving corps in the highest paid receiving corps in the NFL right now. Can they do something with that? Can they make it worth the money, worth its while for paying all those players? Now they had Devontae Parker now via trade the Dolphins, so they have some talented guys. They have Mac Jones, who I'm a believer in. He's pretty solid. So we'll see what happens. That their coaching situation is kind of in a disarray. It's been a big news this offseason. Who they're gonna name the offensive coordinator, D coordinator, all that stuff. They're still selling those things out, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might have seen some news. Matt Patricia might be the offensive coordinator, maybe. But there's still gonna be some kinks in that process for sure. But I think all said and done, they're gonna be a solid team. Maybe not a playoff team, but they'll be solid. But I do believe Isaiah Wynn will be gone either now during the trade deadline, but now would be the perfect time. And also, the Raiders and the Patriots have a joint practice all week long this upcoming week. They have joint practice all week, well, not all week long, but whatever dates they're scheduled for, they have the joint practice for this week's schedule. So, it's going to be fun to see if Isaiah Wynn is traded sometime during this week to the team he's going to, playing against now during the joint practice week. So, I think that'll be the best spot for him. But we'll see. We have teams like the Steelers, like I said, Steelers, Cowboys, throwing the Dolphins as well if they want to trade inside the division, which is possible. The Dolphins traded to them. They traded Devontae Parker, so them trading Wynn to the Dolphins could be a little behind the scene handshakes deal. If they might get first dibs or something. You never know how things work behind the scenes. But all in all, man, Isaiah Wynn, good left tackle, needs to stay healthy. Solid career so far. But I do think he will be on the move. It only makes sense. Fifth-year option. I think going to the Raiders, going to some familiar with Josh McDaniels' system will be a good move for him and the best spot for him. So that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.